Okay, Mr. Marvel Man here, and we're going to be finishing our series on the connections between Iron Man and X-Man. X-Man and his X-Men. And again, by way of review, just quickly, because this is going to be a very concise, short, if you will, video that will explain more and hopefully finalize and solidify and explain completely or in totality, if you will, the connections between Iron Man in the universe of Marvel and X-Man and his X-Men, or X-Man codename Wolverine, if you will. But we will go ahead and prefer now to refer to this particular series as X-Man and his X-Men, since this has become the more familiar term among the general public, is X-Man and his X-Men. So just to show you again, now watch, look, please, I am not against people saying or asking questions, and also I'm not against people stating their opinion. But please, and I mean this, listen, I'm really getting tired of the emails, people telling me that I'm not an expert, I'm retarded, I'm lying, I'm stupid. Okay, look, I'm going to make this clear as I can. Now watch. I'm going to show you something. Why and how would I own this? This is the very basis of what I'm explaining to you. And this. And when you put this along with this, you have a very clear understanding that I know what I'm talking about. Look, I've seen this movie. This movie's called Iron Man. This is Iron Man Part 1, the prequel. And it is based on a story, or rather a character created by Marvel Comics. Okay? And they've made a story about this man, Tony Stark, which is actually part of the universe of Marvel. And this character, X-Man, right here, X-Man. Now, how do you know he's X-Man? Because he's making the sign of the X. Any time you see the sign of the X, it refers to X-Man. That's why this movie's called X-Man and his X-Men. Look, X-Men united. They're united with X-Man. X-Men are united together with X-Man. Okay? X-Men are united together. See the number 2? That stands for together. With X-Man. So you put all these together. X-Man united together with his X-Men. These are part of his X-Men. Okay? Just by way of review, quickly reviewing, if you will. This is a weather lady, and she controls the weather. She can also fly. And this is, I think this is Frost Girl right here. This is Frost Girl because her hair is frosting, like white frosting, so that's Frost Girl. And this character right here and this character are basically brothers and sisters. They're related, and that's why they're both blue. This character here is Laser Eye, and he wears a power eye thing on his head, which makes him shoot a laser out of his eye. That's why he's called Laser Eye. That's Magno, or Magnus, and he has the power to actually control metal. He can heat it up to the point where it can be controlled, and that's why he's called Magno, like magnify, like a magnifying glass would magnify something and make it hot. And this guy here, that's Freeze Man, or sometimes he's called Freezer Man, and that is the brother of Frost Lady, which is here. Okay? And This is the professor, aka Professor X-Man, named after X-Man when he became X-Man's student. And this is Firestar. Okay, and her code name is sometimes Jean Grey, and her other code name is sometimes Dark Phoenix. Okay, but this is Firestar, Professor X-Man, Laser Eye, Freeze Man or Freezer Man, Magno or Magnus. Remember, and then this is some kind of an airplane here they're fighting this. Okay, all of these people are fighting, and they're all united. They're all X-Men united together with X-Man. X-Men united together with X-Man. With Weather Lady and Frost Girl are his main assistants in this movie, evidently. That's why they're on the cover. Okay, so I know about this movie. Otherwise, how would I be able to show it to you and explain it to you? I'm an expert, but I'm trying to help people that want to understand more. Okay, and I also have this. I have look what came inside, these two things here. And these are very important because you could do things with these. You can wash them or whatever. Now here's something else that's important. Look it. Here's X-Man right there. Now, of course I'm an expert in X-Man. Otherwise, why would I have this? Okay? X-Man. Just going to put this right here while I do the review so to remind you that I'm talking about X-Man. Okay? Okay, well, it's not going to stay there, so I'm just going to put it right there. Alright, again, look, you have this. It's a picture of X-Man. And you have this, another picture of X-Man. And if you put them together like this, makes kind of a sign of an X like that. So it's an X, X-Man. See, you can also see the X in back of that. See, this thing right here, that's an X. And that means X-Man, okay? So, please, you know what? I'm not even going to answer those emails anymore. As you know, if you send me an email, I will answer your question, but come on, don't send me any more emails just to complain about, I don't know about this or I don't know about that, because I just showed you again. Now, Iron Man, this is another character of the universe of Marvel, and today we're going to be talking about, we just have a few minutes left, about the connections between X-Man and Iron Man. And here's the connection. And it's very simple, but you have to pay attention to the stories, okay? This man here and this man here are part of the connection, okay? And here's the connection.